Chris from First Man talk about it. It's the stick or twist concept. You know how you're saying about you don't want to give things up because you feel like it might be forever. Have you played the card game 21?
What, like the casino one?
Yeah, it's like you
hit or stick or
stick or twist. So for those who don't know, who aren't avid gamblers, it's 21. It's essentially like you get given. Is it one card you get given or two? Two. So you get given 2 cards, and let's say I've got 5 and another 5, so I've got 10. And then the dealer's got the cards. We can't see what cards he's got. You can either choose to say, I'm going to stick with the numbers I got, or I'm going to take another card. And the aim of the game is to get as close to 21 as possible. If you go over, then
you bust.
You lose. So it's the same concept with life, and this is what First Man talked about. You can accept what card you got given now. You can cash in, or you can take another card. You take a risk and see what you can get. That's the same with life. So you can accept everything I've got now. I can accept the job I've got now. I can stay in this job. I can stay working as a labourer for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I can stay in this area for the rest of my life with the same people, going to Rosie's every weekend. Going to Weatherspoons.
Nice.
Or I can twist. I can take another card. I can take another chances. And I can delay gratification. And I can work on a business, for example. I can work on a podcast. See where that takes me.
Yeah.
And I can hustle at it. And it might pay off. It may pay off.
Hopefully.
And what's good about it being with life and not the game is that if I go bust in a business, if it doesn't go off, I can just start another one. I can find another idea, readjust, go again. It's not with a game where you lose and you're dead.
Yeah.
You don't just like fail and just you can keep going until you do succeed. That's what a lot of, like entrepreneurs find is that it takes them like a couple of businesses before they find one that clicks and then they enjoy it and it takes off. Like if you think, I want to go clubbing in all these fancy places, but you're going out to Chester every night. If you delay that gratification, work hard, make money, you can go from clubbing in Chester to clubbing in like Europe. Imagine that. Imagine like being on the beach and on the Mediterranean. You're at a club.
Is the Mediterranean in Europe?
Yeah, the Mediterranean coast.
Oh yeah. What? I need to look at a map. I haven't looked at a map in so fucking long.
It's sort of like south of France. I think Italy as well.
Oh,
around that area.
Yeah,
That's the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would take that any day over fucking Rosie's. I would much rather dedicate 1 to 5 years hustling, not go to the club in Rosie's, and then end up being able to go to the club in the beach in Italy, having just had some nice like pasta or something from an authentic Italian restaurant, and live life because I've got my money, I've got my finances, I've got everything to that position where I'm able to do that.
What if the gratification never comes? Do you ever think like I'm scared of that?
It's just a risk you got to take. Everyone, like, if you're not willing to take that risk, then you're never gonna get it anyway.
Yeah.
Like you miss every shot you don't take.
True. That is very, very true. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But I also, on average, score about 2-3 pointers in a game in basketball after I shoot about 50. So
you gotta keep going, isn't it? Like,
yeah, bro.
You can't quit.
You can't quit.
Do
the hard work when you don't feel like it. That's my tagline that I created.
Jeffrey, you're Adonis. So I really like that concept though because I see it everywhere.
What, Jeffrey and Adonis?
No, stick or twist.
Oh.
Who's stuck with their cards or who decided to twist, and then you think like, damn, you've been in the same job for like 30 years. How?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Like, I'd probably get bored. With working at Apex, like I was bored after a few months. Realistically, like
this was like a boring fucking job.
I think it's also like I'm just the type of person I need like
constant stimulation.
That yes.
It's actually not. I don't think it is anyway.
I'm just like I need to see myself progressing.
You can't plateau.
Yeah.
What about if in year 3 you plateau of that graph? Do you stop or do you carry on for another 2 years? What do you do then?
When you see a little bit of decline, that just means something needs changing. You need to readjust. It doesn't mean you should quit.
It's not just decline. I mean, as in like
6-month plateau. So you just, all this progress will.
If you if if you explore every avenue, explore every like way you can try and save it, and then if it doesn't, then just cut your losses. Then you still would have learned. You're in a better position than if you hadn't have started, because you would have learned so much.
Yeah, sure.
So you can take that into your next attempt of trying to become a quadrillionaire,
king of the world.
King of the world. You just gotta go again. Like, you just gotta keep twisting. Like, don't fucking stick.
No.
That like sticking to me that's
death.
That's
purgatory.
Yeah, that is. It's literally like you can. That is like sense to it's hell on earth, not hell on earth, but torture. You know what I mean? It's either that you either take that like sharp initial pain or that just constant dull, numb. That numb, like, just nagging pain in your head of constantly knowing what could have been.
Oh god, yeah, missed potential is the worst. Oh, yeah, that's a bad one.
David Goggins said it like in his audiobook. He was saying like, what if like at the end of your life, this is how he imagined, like, what was one of his like motivations was, imagine you get at the end of life and you're walking up the steps to heaven, and God's there and he's waiting with like a list. He's like, all the things you've accomplished, and he details them, and he flips the paper over, and then it's all the things you could have accomplished, and it's this big line. And he talked about how when he was a 300-pound man, and he was just working as a cockroach, like what do you call it? Exterminator. That's it.
Peak David Goggins, I think.
What if that same guy went up there to heaven and he saw like Navy SEAL, woodland firefighter, done all like raised all this money for the veterans, the millions that he's inspired and all that stuff, or the book that he's written.
That's pretty beast, to be fair.
Imagine that. Yannick, now you 69 kg Yannick goes to heaven. You stay the same. You stuck, and then he reveals like.
I shoot amateur MMA fights for the rest of my life. Surviving off ticket money.
BUP.
Extraordinaire.
Philanthropist. MMA champ or whatever. He sees all this stuff. You'd feel like shit.
Yeah, probably.
Just, visualize that yourself. Like, everything you want to achieve, but you stay where you are right now. You just you keep working that shitty Mackey's job you're working right now. You know. And then imagine that you come to the end and you see this big list of what could have been.
That's not a fun list. That is not a good looking list.
Thanks for watching this clip. If you liked watching this, somewhere around the screen will be like the full episode or whatever, and you can go watch that. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and comment. We'll hopefully see you in the next episode.